YouTube, and Instagram. We are playing EFI's India Environment Quiz, and we restarted this yesterday evening, and we decided let's play this all through every evening. Today at 9:30 we're playing this quiz, which is a mix of questions. If you've already played one of EFI's India Environment Quiz in the past, here are 10 questions, and the rules as simple as this. We ask you the question, and then you type in your answers into the chat box below. The larger idea being as to how much effort can go into spreading awareness on conservation. How much can we do to ensure that a lot more people are participating in nature conservation with us? With simply that as the goal, here is an effort to get as many people as possible involved, engaged in nature conservation. Today's quiz questions are going to be everything ranging from a tiger question, a snake question, a camel question, and much, much more. Right? We welcome all of you for this quiz. Today we're doing this on 2 platforms. Tomorrow we're going to be doing this on 3 platforms. So we are live on EFI's YouTube and EFI's Instagram. Without much delay, I'm going to ask you the first question. The first question that we are asking you, part of EFI's India Environment Quiz. Name that camel which is the only one that can swim. Name the camel which is the only one that can swim. World over, there are camels, no denying it. World over, every camel is unique, different, special in its own ways. No denying that too. But there is one particular camel from India which has the ability to swim. We're asking you to name this camel. Name the camel from India that has the ability to swim. If you're here joining us on YouTube or here on Instagram, type in your answers in the chat box below. Type in your answers in the chat box below, and we will respond to every answer that you throw at us. And we can look at many, many options. The easiest thing to do is to quickly search. The whole idea playing this quiz is so that we get you engaged, right? We get you engaged. We It's not about questioning you, it's about finding the answer with you. We're asking you question number one, part of EFI's India Environment Quiz. And the first question we've asked you, name that camel which has the ability to swim. Name that camel which has the ability to swim. Ankita is getting a little impatient. She first wrote Karai, then she wrote Karai camel. And then next time, if I don't respond to her, she's going to tell me, read this now. Ankita, maybe you are right, maybe you're not. We'll have to wait a little bit more. I'm just waiting for others to respond too. We're asking you question number one, part of today's India Environment Quiz. And the question we are asking you to name the camel which has the ability to swim. World over, there are many camel species, and there is one particular species found here in India. This camel has a special ability, and that is the swimming ability. Name that one camel which can swim. If you're joining us on YouTube or if you're joining us here on Instagram, just type in your answers in the chat box below. I've got only one answer so far from Ankita. We're waiting for the rest of you to give me an answer. Every evening, we at EFI, the Environmentalist Foundation of India, here in India, the Environmentalist Foundation International back there in Sri Lanka, we actually host the India Environment Quiz, the Lanka Environment Quiz. The idea behind the Environment Quiz is to get as many people as possible excited about nature conservation. We ask interesting questions on environment, wildlife, habitat, and more. And the idea is together we find the answers. The first question we've asked today, to name the camel, for which Ankita has already given the answer. So maybe you should be a little faster. To name the camel that has the ability to swim. Name the camel that has the ability to swim. Balaji says Karai camels. Ankita also gave the Karai camel name. It is the Karai camel. Without much further delay, it is the Karai camel which actually has the ability to swim. We are asking you question number two. Part of EFI's India Environment Quiz. And the question is, the oldest rock cut cave in India. Name the oldest rock cut cave. the oldest rock cut cave to be found in India? Give us the name of the oldest rock cut cave. Give us the name of the oldest rock cut cave. Yeah. We're playing E.F.I's India Environment Quiz here with Environmentalist Foundation of India, both on YouTube and here on Instagram. And we're asking you questions related to India's environment, the big cats, the rock caves, the islands, the dolphins, the sharks, the whales, the river, the lake, the pond, the snow-clad mountain, to the vast spread of sandy desert. We are asking you all kinds of questions. Balaji has thrown an answer at me, the Barabar Hill Caves. He says, we're waiting for further answers from the rest of you. We're asking you to name the oldest rock cut cave in India. The oldest rock cut cave in India. Name the oldest rock cut cave in India. If you want to join Balaji on the victory streak, quickly go search for a quick answer and type it out here in the chat box, either on YouTube or here at Instagram. We're asking you question number 2. Ankita has also given me an answer. The oldest rock cut cave. The oldest rock cut cave in India. Is it the Barabar? Is it the Barabar caves? The oldest rock cut cave in India. If it is the Barabar, why is the Barabar? Ankita has given me Barabar. Also, Balaji has given me Barabar. There are 4 different caves within the Barabar range. They happen to be the Lomas Rishi, the Sudama, the Vishwakarma, and the Karan Chopper caves. There are 4. Vinay Surbi says Barabar. Pak Siddhi says Barabar. Yes, it is the Barabar caves. The oldest rock cut caves of India are the Barabar hill caves of Bihar, and they have 4 parts to them: the Lomas Rishi, the Sudama, the Vishwakarma, and the Karan Chopper caves. These 4 make up the range of the Barabar hill caves, and that happens to be India's oldest rock cut cave. We're moving to question number 3, part of E.F.I's India Environment Quiz. And the third question we are asking you this evening: in India, Tamil Nadu holds the record for the highest number of dash plants. In India, Tamil Nadu holds the highest record for the most number of dash plants in the country. What kind of plants does Tamil Nadu have most in number compared to other states? Compared to rest of the other states in the country, Tamil Nadu has the most number of dash plants in the country. What plants? We're asking you question number 3. Tamil Nadu is home to the highest number of dash plants in India. What plants? We're truly grateful that so many of you are joining us here on YouTube and here on Instagram. We're playing E.F.I's India Environment Quiz. And we're asking you question number 3 today. The first question was about a camel from India that can swim. It's, of course, the Kharai camel. The second question was the oldest rock cut caves in the country, and that happens to be the Barabar caves, made up of 4 segments, including the Vishwakarma and more, which is found at in Bihar, the Barabar caves. Now we've asked the third question. Tamil Nadu holds the record for the most highest number of dash plants in the country. PU 77 says flowering plant. Park Siddhi says eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. We have to think. Tamil Nadu holds the record for the highest number of dash plants in the country. I don't know how to read this name, but it's PIU_UIP 77, and this participant in the quiz is giving me an answer saying flowering plants. Maybe is it the flowering plants? Tamil Nadu holds the record for the highest number. Vinay Surbi also says flowering plants. We are playing E.F.I's India Environment Quiz. Just be a little patient. Don't be quick enough to leave. We're asking you very important questions. Coconut. Ankita says coconut. Somebody else said eucalyptus. Tamil Nadu might have the most number of coconut trees in the country. Tamil Nadu might have the most number of eucalyptus in the country. But we're asking you, dash kind of plants. Maybe we'll see. Is it the flowering plants given to us by PIU underscore UIP 77 and Vinay Surbi? It is the flowering plants. Tamil Nadu has the highest number of flowering plants in the country. Tamil Nadu has the highest number of flowering plants in the country. Now that we are in Tamil Nadu about flowering plants, maybe the next question, let's see where it takes us. We're asking you question number 4, part of EFI's India Environment Quiz. And the fourth question we're asking you this evening, name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. Name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. We're asking you to name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. Name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. Name the biggest biosphere reserve in India is the fourth question we've asked, part of EFI's India Environment Quiz. We're waiting for all of you to give us the answers. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of us here. Merry Christmas to all of us here. What a special day. I'm sure all of you had a good celebration with friends, with family, with people outside. A lot of cake, a lot of exchange of gifts, playing that Secret Santa, and more. Name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. Gulf of Kutch. What an interesting answer. Is it the Gulf of Kutch? The run of Kutch, the Gulf of Kutch could be the biggest, the largest in terms of something else. Is it the biggest biosphere reserve? Think. We're asking you to name India's biggest biosphere reserve. We're playing this quiz on EFI's YouTube, and I also have Abhinaya who's answering, Black 999 Plus who's answering on YouTube. We're playing EFI's India Environment Quiz on YouTube and here on Instagram. And then the question that I've asked is to name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. Name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. Name the biggest biosphere reserve in India. And the answer is the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. The answer is the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. If you're joining us on YouTube and here on Facebook, we've been through 4 questions so far. The first question about the Karai camels, which can swim, making it the only camel in the world that can swim. The second question was about the Barabar caves of Bihar, which happens to be the oldest rock cut cave in India. We asked the third question, Tamil Nadu has the highest number of what kind of plants in the country? And the answer was the flowering plants. The fourth question that I asked, the biggest biosphere reserve in India, and it happens to be the Nilgiris. The Nilgiris is the biggest biosphere reserve in India. We're moving to question number 5. Give me the lake which is located in the highest point in the country. So we can call this the highest lake in India. India has beautiful range of hills. Yes, we all know that. And in one of those hills, at one of the top peaks, maybe close to the peak, there is a lake. Give me the name of the lake which is referred to as India's highest lake. If you're joining us on YouTube and here on Instagram, we're asking you India environment quiz questions. Abhinaya, Black 999 on YouTube, and the many others here on Instagram. Answer this question now. Give me the name of the highest lake in India. The highest lake in India. Give me the name of the highest lake in India. Guru Dongmar says Alok Tiwari 420786. Pak Siddhi says Guru Dongmar. We're asking you, name the highest lake in India. Name the highest lake. Give me the name of the highest lake. Pak Siddhi is going one step further and is telling me, is the Guru Dongmar lake in Sikkim? Is it the Guru Dongmar? Give me the name of the highest lake in India. Give me the name of the highest lake in India. Vinay Surbi has given me the answer. Guru Dogmar. Srijit Ramakrishna Pillai has joined our quiz. Nihara GRE, Garima Bhartiye have all joined our quiz. We're playing E.F.I's India Environment Quiz. We're already through with 5 questions. I'm sorry, 4 questions. This is the 5th question. Name India's highest lake. Name India's highest lake. Name India's highest lake. Ankita says Guru Dogmar. I'm quickly checking answers on Black Triple Nine says Guru Dombe Lake. Maybe that's a typo, but I'm sure you've already got the answer. It, of course, is the Guru Dongmar Lake in Sikkim, as rightly pointed by Pak Siddhi and many others here. The Guru Dongmar Lake, which is located at 17,800 feet, yes, from sea level. 17,800 feet. We just 5 feet and 6 feet, each one of us. Imagine 17,800 feet. We are 5 feet that much, and this is 17,800 feet. The Guru Dongmar Lake is India's highest lake. We're done with half the quiz already. So it's a quick recap here. We're playing E.F.I's India Environment Quiz, and we're asking you questions on India's wildlife habitat and more. The first question, we asked you to name the only camel in the world that can swim. It is the Karai camel. We asked you to name the oldest rock cut cave in India. It is the Barabar caves. We asked you to name what kind of plants grow the most in Tamil Nadu compared to rest of India, and the answer was flowering plants. The fourth question, I asked you to name the biggest biosphere reserve in the country. The biggest biosphere reserve in the country, and it's the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. And then we asked you the fifth question, name the highest lake in India. Name the highest lake in India. It is the Guru Dongmar Lake. We're asking you question number 6. Where is the region with the lowest altitude located in India? Where is the region with the lowest altitude located in India? We're asking you to give us an answer to this 6th question that we've asked. The region with the lowest altitude in India. What a beautiful quiz today, huh? Biggest, highest, oldest, lowest, greatest. And that's what makes India's environment such an excitement, right? Underscore AM underscore Claire says Kutanad. Alok Tiwari says Kutanad. Ankita says Kutanad. Kutanad is a name that's just being thrown at me left, right, center. I'm just Mrs. Madhumati Ramkumar says Kutanad. Kutanad is the answer that's being thrown at me. Nothing from YouTube so far, but in here on Instagram, many of you are naming it Kutanad. Kutanad is, of course, the correct answer. The location with the lowest altitude in the country is Kutanad. Answer question number 7. Answer question number 7, which is name the highest peak of peninsular India. Name the highest peak of peninsular India. Be very careful in listening to the question. We're asking you to name the highest peak, but that of peninsular India. Name the highest peak of peninsular India. Name the highest peak of peninsular India. We're asking you question number 7. Anai Peak says Goel Garvita. Goel dot Garvita. If I'm not wrong, Miss Garvita is the student who would come for our India Environment Masterclass in Delhi, and she was a pen lady who had an amazing idea with regards to pen recycling, if I'm not wrong, right? Pak Siddhi, Ankita, Alok Tiwari are all giving me an answer. Anamudi, Anamudi. So we're waiting for the correct answer from YouTube also. Is it Anamudi? Is it Anamudi? Mrs. Madhumati Ramkumar has also said, Goel Garvita says yes. So she's a phenomenal talent. She's a bright young lady with a superb idea of pen recycling. Very soon, one of these days on the quiz, I will bring her on to tell her story. Maybe we all can volunteer with her if we are in Delhi NCR, right? So the question I'm asking you is the highest peak of peninsular India. The highest peak of peninsular India. It is Anamudi. It is Anamudi. And Goel Garvita, I should introduce you to Mrs. Madhumati Ramkumar, who happens to be a teacher in Erode. Yes, look up her profile, connect with her. Maybe you can discuss. Ankita was also in the masterclass. That is so nice to know. Garvita and Mrs. Madhumati should connect. This young lady, Garvita, has a phenomenal idea of stationary pen recycling, and EFI is going to definitely work with her. Maybe Madhumati ma'am and her school can be the first place where we can start this project. So we will have a discussion soon between all three of us. And this is why the India Environment Masterclass, which we did in Bombay and Delhi, was extra special. We met such bright young people. We met such bright young people. Here is question number 8, part of EFI's India Environment Quiz. The Airavati dolphin. The Airavati dolphin. I'm going to give you 4 options and you have to tell me which option. I'm going to give you 4 options and you're going to tell me which option. No, thank you, Garvita, to you. Airavati dolphins are freshwater dolphins, they're saltwater dolphins, or they're both freshwater and saltwater dolphins. No, they're none of the above. Give me the correct answer. Airavati dolphins are freshwater dolphins. They're saltwater dolphins. They're both freshwater, saltwater, or they're none of the above. Airavati dolphins. Airavati dolphins. Madhumati ma'am has said, sure, I'm glad. So we will launch the pen project in the CS Academy School where she teaches in Erode, and we will write an email from EFI to both of you. We will connect. We will take into discussion. We will discuss with the school and we will discuss every feasibility and let's launch the project at the earliest. Thank you, both of you, wonderful ladies, for this collaboration. I'm very happy we're doing this quiz. Airavati dolphin is a freshwater dolphin, is a saltwater dolphin. It's both freshwater, saltwater. It's none of the above. Give me, give me the answer for this. Airavati dolphin is freshwater, it's saltwater, it's both freshwater and saltwater, none of the above. Please give me an answer on YouTube and here on Facebook, and not Facebook, Instagram. Anyway, Facebook owns Instagram, don't they? So it's okay. So YouTube and Instagram, give me the answer. The Airavati dolphin is a freshwater dolphin, saltwater dolphin. No, it's both. No, it's none of the above. Alok Tiwari says both. Many of you have said fresh. Adorable underscore queen underscore RK also says C. So I'm also M Claire also says C. Freshwater dolphins of Burma says a participant so something. I'm not sure what that name is, but the answer we're looking for is the correct answer, which is C. Airavati dolphins are both freshwater and saltwater. They're found in rivers and they're also found in estuarine habitats. So they're both freshwater and saltwater. Question number 9, part of EFI's India Environment Quiz. And the ninth question we are asking you, name India's largest butterfly. Name India's largest butterfly. Name India's largest butterfly. We're asking you to name India's largest butterfly. We're asking you to name India's largest butterfly. 13 underscore and underscore 14 underscore BHP. How much creativity goes into setting up your names, huh? That's phenomenal. We're asking you a question. We're asking you a question to name India's largest butterfly. We're asking you a question to name India's largest butterfly. We're asking you to name India's largest butterfly. Golden birdwing is the answer that I'm getting from Garvita, from Ankita. Chandni has joined the quiz. Alok Tiwari says Queen Alexandria birdwing. Birdwing is almost there, yes. India's largest butterfly. We are playing EFI's India Environment Quiz here on YouTube and on Instagram. We are asking you questions. We've so far finished 8 questions. The first 8 questions we spoke about the only camel that can swim, which is the Karai camel, the oldest rock cut cave in India, which is the Barabar caves of Bihar. We asked you question number 3. Tamil Nadu is home to the largest, highest number of flowering plants in the country. Did you know Tamil Nadu is the state with the most number of flowering plants in the country? The biggest biosphere reserve in India, of course, the Nilgiris. The highest lake in the country, the Guru Dongmar Lake of Sikkim, at 17,000 feet. Huh? We're 5 feet, 6 feet. Guru Dongmar is at a height of 17,000 feet. The region with the lowest altitude, from the highest to the lowest altitude, it is Kutanad. It is Kutanad. Then we asked you the highest peak in peninsular India. The highest peak in peninsular India, and that is Anamudi. We asked you question number 8. The Airavati dolphin is a freshwater dolphin, saltwater dolphin. It's both freshwater, saltwater. It's none of the above. The correct answer: Airavati lives in both freshwater and saltwater. Question number 9. India's largest butterfly is, of course, the birdwing. And to be specific, it is the golden birdwing. And the teacher is absolutely right. Golden birdwing, Troid acus, the golden birdwing, which was also known as the Himalayan birdwing, right? Himalayan birdwing. The 10th question can't be so easy. No, it includes, I mean, it involves a little bit of typing. So let's give your thumbs a bit of an exercise. Yeah. Now get ready to type real fast. Yes. Give me an answer. Give me an answer to this question. There are going to be 4 names that I want. You're going to type 4 names. Okay. The big 4 snakes of India. Type the names, the 4 names of the big 4 snakes of India. India is the land of the snake, the tiger, the elephant, and more. Yes, but there is a category of snakes. We refer to them as the big 4. The popular big 4. Carnatic music has the Trinity sisters of M.S. Subbalakshmi, Madam M.S. Subbalakshmi, Madam D.K. Patamal, and Madam M.L. Vasantukumari. Yeah. So like that, everywhere we have categorization, and in the snake world, we have the big 4. We're asking you to give us, and I'm going to accept the answer, complete answer. Somebody who's typing all of it together. Park Siddhi, you're almost there, but one after the other. Garvita says Indian spectacle cobra, Indian common crate, Indian Russell's viper, Indian saw-scaled viper, Indian. Come on, cheer for the Snakes of India team. And here we have Indian cobra, common crate, Russell's viper, saw-scaled viper. No. Don't worry, Park Siddhi. You were there. No, yeah, I was just playing around. But good. You typed so much. That's so brilliant. Name the big 4 snakes of India. Name the big 4 snakes of India. Yes. And imagine if Garvita had to type all that Indian. How much extra effort she had to put in. The big 4 snakes of India. The big 4 snakes of India. We're playing E.F.I's India Environment Quiz here on YouTube and on Instagram. We've asked you the 10th question to name the big 4 snakes of India. The big 4 snakes of India. And the answer, you've all got it. You've all got it. You've all got it. Alok Tiwari's just finished typing it. Brilliant. Ankita has also typed it. Superb. Dipankar says, has also given the answer. Super. Dipankar says, don't know the 4th. Don't worry. I'll give you the 4th. Vinay Surbi has also typed the 4 names. Madhumati ma'am and Miss Garvita. I would also like to introduce Miss Vinay Surbi. She also is, and she is hardcore E.F.I from Gujarat. She also interacts with a lot of students. Garvita's pen project that we will work on can also see its branches in Gujarat through Vinay Surbi. I will write an email to all 3 of you tomorrow itself through my colleague Mr. Sri Krishna at EFI. We will connect all 3 of you via email. Yes, if you can direct message your email ID to EFI's Instagram account, we will take your email IDs from there and we will connect all 3 of you via an email and we will take the discussion forward. For the rest of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, we are talking about a pen recycling project. A lot of pens we use and we throw, including refills. Now, this is a lot of plastic. Are we writing so much or are we just wasting? Even if we are writing, can we look at sustainable methods of using instruments that we don't have to keep using and throwing, but we can reuse? So we're going to look at a pen project through a student named Miss Garbita in Delhi, NCR. And we're going to take it to a school in Erode through a teacher named Mrs. Madhumati Ramkumar. And we're also looking at taking this project to Gujarat through another young teacher called Miss Vinay Surabhi. So we're writing this. If you're interested to be a part of this project, share your email ID to EFI's message, personal message, and we will do that. Park Siddhi says, look, she says Bangalore. We're already launching the project in Erode, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi NCR, and in Gujarat. Isn't that phenomenal? Thank you all. This is so wonderful, beautiful that we're all coming together. This here is a quick summary. The big four snakes of India: the common crate, the saw-scaled viper, the Russell's viper, and the Indian cobra. Common crate, saw-scaled viper, Russell's viper, and Indian cobra. Pen recycling product, yes, yes, of course. Common crate, saw-scaled viper, Russell's viper, Indian cobra. India's largest butterfly is the golden bird wing. Airavati dolphin is both freshwater and saltwater. Anamudi is India's highest peak in the peninsular part of the country. Kutanad is the region with the lowest altitude in India. Guru Dongmar Lake of Sikkim is the highest lake at 17,000 feet in the country. Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve is the largest, biggest in our country. Tamil Nadu holds the record for the most number of flowering plants in the country. Barabar caves of Bihar may happen to be the oldest rock cut cave in India. The Karai camels happen to be the only camels that can swim. With that, we end the quiz here on YouTube. But if you're still playing with us here on Instagram, I have a request. There is a family WhatsApp group. There are your friends group, school group.